quite brought that sort of form back with him to Europe, but still very much in medal contention.
Definitely expect more than 49 meters and 5 from Maria Tolley. Way off what she managed with just one go in qualifying, 60.25, furthest overall. So every confidence she'll produce the goods in this third round. It's a massive throw. The first we've seen over 60 meters. Maria Tolley absolutely loved that one. 60.92 is her best. That must be further. The Croatian just missed out on a medal at the European Under-20s 2 years ago. 62.76. Massive lifetime best.
So here we have Konrad Bukovici in the first round, throwing 11th in the echelon. Well, rather modest for him. Just sort of slipped out of his hand. Drops down about 19 meters. (19.16), so almost a training effort for Bukovici.
Vanessa Kamga, no marks so far in front of the home crowd. Well, it's been mixed fortunes for the Swedes. Kramer going out in the first round, Larsson winning the sprint title in the 100 meters, praying for the white flag. Yes, looks clean in the circle. Vanessa Kamga, close to 60 at her best. 54.81, so important to get that in. She moves up into 4th place and can now get on with challenging for a medal.
So, Emily Neyman-Venseth, Swede in 4th place at the moment after the first round. 13.24 to her name. That's a bit better. Claps her hands together. She's clearly happy with that. Has a best of 13.42, so that might well be close to her best. Well, 13.46, it was indeed a personal best by 4 centimetres.
Confirmation of who's qualified. The women's 200-metre semi-finals, Crystal Uwa does make it as a time qualifier.
And we turn our attention quickly to the men's. Focus of attention is on the Briton, Toby Harris on the outside. Quickest with 20.75 this year. Also, there's a very useful German in there, Frieda Schönschner. It's Harris on the outside.
Former rugby player.
Men's 200 has got 5 heats. So the qualification standards, 4 in each, go through as automatic qualifiers, and the 4 fastest non-automatic qualifiers. Kadastel, Sweden, Kovalenko, Ukraine, Orkman, Slovenia, Ivanov, Bulgaria, Schnurschner of Germany, Tanase, Romania, and Harris on the outside. And Harris away very quickly indeed. Schurschner of Germany also, the very tall German, doing well at this stage, eating up the ground. But it's Harris. charging for home. Ivanov, Bulgaria, also doing well at this stage and coming through very strongly on the inside. Kadastul. Kadastul almost snuck in unnoticed, but no doubt at all about the winner, Toby Harris. Harris, 20.86, so not far outside his best. A very good run in this first round heat. And it looks like plenty more to come as he's looking to his left on his inside, just seeing where everybody else is.
Yeah, he's an athlete who's had many injuries in the past. And in fact, was beaten by Shamar Boldazar in the trials for this event, and we'll see how Shamar goes as well.
Kadastul and Schnurschner, second and third, but with the same time of 21.18. Ivanov of Bulgaria, 21.20. Musharadze, the Georgian. That's much better than his first round. Over 19 meters. Nobody over 20 meters at the moment. (19.33), and that moves him up to second place behind the Italian, who you can see there, Faberi. Here's the Briton, Naomi Ogbeta. Got a bronze at the European under-20s 2 years ago. Well, spot on the board. Good jump there for Ogbeta. I think that's an improvement on her first round, 13.37. A good distance despite a rather untidy landing. 13.57, so she improves by 20 centimeters and goes back into second place. Zaganova still leading the way in the triple jump. This is Victor Pettersson, World Junior, World Under-20 silver medalist back in 2016. And that's close to 20 meters again, but nobody really exploding into this competition and laying down a marker. Nobody over 20 meters yet. Although Booker Vietzi, well, we're still waiting for his second round effort. So Pettersson moves to 19.41. He's in second place. Fabri, the Italian, leading the way at the moment.
Well, a chance to take a breath and just reflect on what's happened so far. Still plenty more to come. Women's triple jump, men's shot put final, and we're midway through the heats of the 200 meters.
Our host institutions, Gavle kommun, Gavle IF, and Swedish Athletics, Svensk Friidrott. Also our national suppliers, Bil Metro and Cisco, who through their support and commitment have helped to stage 2019 Under-23 Athletics Championships here in Gavle. So thank you very much.
So confirmation then of the women, who are the time qualifiers through to the semi-finals. Crystal Awu of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Marine Mignon of France, Emily Ransel, the Swede, and Alicia Pavese getting the same time as Jana Kashur, who didn't qualify. So going down to thousandths of a second.
See there the very strong sunlight. It's as warm as it's been over the last 2 days here. Probably up to about 17 or 18 degrees now.
And unlike yesterday, you haven't worn shorts. That just tells you how difficult it is to predict Swedish summer weather. Matthias Herve Johansson on the outside for Norway. As we go towards the inside, Delvis Santos of Portugal, Michele Rancan of Italy, and Mark Smith of Ireland. Gediminas Truskauskas of Lithuania, Loic Prevost of France, and Kobe Vlemix here, the Belgian. So 5 heats of the men's 200 meters, first 4 in each, and 4-time qualifiers going through to those semi-finals. Kobe Vlemix there on the inside. Lifetime best this year in Lokeren, 20.89. Prevost had PBs over 200 and 400 in the last few weeks, 20.72 his best.
Set.
They're underway. Fantastic start by the Belgian on the inside, off like a rocket. Inside the fast Frenchman Prevost. How will he come through down the home straight? Very even now, apart from Vlemix just shading it still on the inside in the sunshine. Finally, Prevost comes through. Incredibly close on the line there, 20.94 showing trackside. So the first heat won in 20.86. Touch slow was Prevost, who eventually did come through. The tall Frenchman, Vlemix, 20.96. Both going well on the inside. And then a season's best from Johansson and Rankan, the automatic qualifiers.
Danny Maz from Turkey in the triple jump. This is the third round. Well, once again, a good solid jump from Danny Maz. Not quite a personal best distance, that's 13.80, but she's around 13.50. So currently lying in third place. Now that moves her back into second. 13.59 for Danny Maz, the Turk.
It's another victory serve for 100-meter hurdles women.
So you're watching live coverage here of the European Athletics Under-23 Championships from Gavle in Sweden, north of the Swedish capital. You can see everyone's struggling with the low sun here. They were lucky to come prepared with sunglasses.
Well, Fabry took the lead with his 19.72 in the first round. That looks like the first effort over 20 meters in this competition.
Silver medalist representing Poland, Claudia Sicia.
So Fabry putting really well, 20.39. That consolidates his lead.
Does indeed, yet no athlete has registered a mark yet out of the 5 that have thrown in the women's discus final 4th round. But to this medal ceremony, fantastic win for Elvira Herman, who adds the European Under-23 title to the senior one she took in Berlin last year, and the Gavle Goat presented as well, the national anthem of Belarus.
Well, 2 years ago in Grosseto, only 1 gold medal for Belarus. That was Dmitry Nabokov in the high jump. But they've already bagged one here on the second day of these championships. And Belarus, as we've been talking about, plenty more gold medal possibilities. It looks like they are going to have a very good championships. 2070 championship record for Herman, just 2 hundredths outside her own very good personal best. As we move on to the third heat of the men's 200 meters in the first round. See in the yellow vest in lane 3. Well, just a few minutes ago. A bit longer than that, perhaps. Well, Henrik Larsson took the men's 100 metres gold medal. Just wondering whether he can G himself up. Shouldn't have too many problems negotiating this first round, but this man is actually faster than him, Felix Straub. Straub has a personal best of 20.79. As we go through the other men lining up in this 200-metre heat, we just almost forgotten about him, just whizzed past Henrik Larsson. I think he deserved a bit more acknowledgement than that from the host broadcasters. Nevertheless, from the inside as they settle into their blocks, it's Hansen of Denmark, Fromelt of Liechtenstein, the 100-metre winner, Henrik Larsson of Sweden in lane 3, Peter Rossi, Italy, Kostritskia of Ukraine, Brzezinski of Poland, Rees, Switzerland, and on the outside, the fastest man in this heat, Felix Straub of Germany. Well, Larsson already away quickly, so too is Straub on the outside. Rees, the Frenchman, running well at this stage as well. But it's Straub on the outside who's got the lead at the moment. Rees in second place by a very small margin, but Larsson coming through. Well, he eased up early. I'm not sure that was such a good idea, but Straub took the win. Just 4 to go through automatically. Well, I think Larsson realised where he was and was content with just getting a position in the semi-finals. Straub here in the lead coming off the bend and held that position all the way through to the line. Rees of Switzerland. It looks like Brzezinski on the inside got him, yes. And Larsson got the 4th automatic qualifying place. So he can go home, recover, get a good night's sleep, get his energy back. Felix Straub, though, made that look very easy. Confirmation of the results. 21.17 for Straub. Brzezinski equaling his best at 21.22. Good run from the pole. Rees of Switzerland, 21.23. And Larsson completing the automatic qualifiers in 4th.
So, the heats of the men's 200 metres coming thick and fast. Disqualification for Delvis Santos of Portugal there. Saw in the caption it was a lifetime best for Smith of Ireland as well.
So, Konrad Bukowiecki not hitting top form at the moment. 19.16 is best in the first round. Boom! That takes the lead. Finally gets it right.
He's looking quite happy with his third round attempt. He's actually in 5th place at the moment.
He was in 5th place coming into that circle ahead of this effort. For the man who holds the European best, 22 metres indoors, 21.97 out, bangs it out to 20.79 and takes the lead by about 40 centimetres over Leonardo Fabri. As he strolls back to have a quick word with his coach. You can see the big pole at the bottom of your screen. So, Skvartsova, the Belarusian, in 5th place at the moment, the 2017 European Under-20 champion. Well, still space on the board. A bit better. Not sure that's necessarily good enough to move her up into the medal positions, though. 13.39, so it keeps her in 5th place. Competition still being led by Diana Zaganova of Lithuania.
Well, not a great 4th